Hey, we are recording now. I'm just walking out of the house. I'll show you the property, the grounds and property first. Let's see. We'll have a look at our house from this angle. Here's my little doggy, Lolly. Over here is our pool. And so we got all this garden that the previous owner used to really care for, and we've had a season of heavy rain and whatever, and it's just gotten quite overgrown. Here's another big part of the garden here. I don't know what this sunlight is going to do to the quality of it. Here's looking out this way at our next door neighbors. Here's our garage. Kind of the entrance to the house. There comes my doggie. Come on, Lolly. Here she comes, the old limpy old lady. Come on, Lolly. God, I don't get many chances to get a good shot of her, because she always runs up like this and goes between my legs. Okay. Here's where I stash all my firewood. Got plenty for the rest of the year. And one of our stupid little cars. Here. A giant prize-winning lemon tree. Somebody told me it's the biggest lemon tree they've ever seen. We got thousands of lemons out of here, off of this, last year. I'll show you my funky-dunky shed. And boy, it is funky-dunky too. Look at it. Just a chaotic mess. There's another room over there. It's 3.5 acres total. You can see kind of a long, narrow strip here on the right of the driveway. That's probably a 1/4 acre there. The road is out there. Certainly not a busy road. 20 cars a day, maybe. Okay. And we're coming up to the veggie garden. We're not there yet. And this is the pain in the ass, the large paddock that has to be mowed all the bloody time. And we've got 3 dams. I used to call them ponds, and I was corrected. They are not ponds, they are dams. There's 1, 2. It used to be a family or 2 of ducks would just be constantly right up here near the garden, but now it's hanging out on the pond where it belongs. You see the duck? There. 2 ducks. There's the other pond. That's also our land, that row of pine trees back there. God, the ground is still wet. It stopped raining a couple of days ago. Oh, this is an interesting structure. Kids' playhouse. A cubby. And we thought we'd put chooks in this enclosure here, but we never got around to it. Have to make the fence a bit better for the foxes. What's up in that? I've never gone up there, but some of the kids next door have. Okay. These, I think, are mostly ornamental fruit trees, except there is one crabapple. Put out a fair few apples last year. So again, another significant area that's got to be mowed all the bloody time. Of course, I got my ride-on mower, so that's not too bad. And we're coming down to the 3rd pond. And there's a little island. You see, you get to it by walking on that telephone pole looking thing. But I've never done it. Never been out to Treasure Island. God knows what could be out there. And our land runs right along here. And all these trees there, that's the beginning of Crown Land. Probably about an acre of Crown Land back there. Here's the house. Now, here was my latest project, these 5 fruit trees. This is a apple. I pruned it and then fertilized it really well with rock dust and dynamic lifter and blood and bone, and covered it over with cardboard and mulch. Here's a second fruit tree. This one is a peach. Same thing. Mulched it well, fertilized it. And here is, wait a minute. This, shit, I can't remember. I think this is the peach. I know this is a plum. With its pretty white flowers. Now we're starting to get kind of over in the garden, but I'll just kind of pan around this part of the property. Oh, this is really interesting. Can you see that box up in the tree? I can't quite see it in the viewfinder. A wooden box, a nesting box. There it is. Yeah, a couple of galahs live in there. Here's another bit of garden. Oh, and here's the 5th fruit tree. This is a nectarine with its pretty pink flowers. Pretty pink flower. And some more garden on this side. And then, here is our summer entertainment area. It's pretty cool. We fit a bunch of people in here. We bought this Barbie when we got here. Nice table. They left us this table. They left us heaps of good shit. And the swimming pool, which we don't take care of as well as we should. So, that's a quick tour of our property. And I'll do the garden next. Just coming along our back porch. Here's a look into Trish's studio, but you can't see anything, or you can't see much. Trish's art studio in there. Okay. Hope you enjoyed that little tour of Jimmy and Trish's home. Now, how do I stop it?